Get ready for massive news. Arsenal defender Ben White is officially out for the season with a significant knee injury, ruling him out of the rest of the campaign and potentially his World Cup hopes. We dive into exactly what this means for the Gunners and their season ahead.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we break down the Fantasy Premier League picks for Gameweek 37. The scout reveals the must-have Arsenal players, from David Raya and Gabriel to Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice, analyzing the data to show you who managers are investing in for that crucial home match against Burnley. Now the squad is talking. Arsenal star Myles Lewis-Skelly has issued a powerful message, urging every teammate to stay humble and focused as the club pushes towards securing that Premier League title, despite the massive anticipation. And finally, the full picture. We look at the impact of Ben White's injury, the selection headache for Mikel Arteta with Timber sidelined, and what this means for the Gunners' run to the Champions League final. Don't miss a second of this action. Arsenal defender Ben White is ruled out for the remainder of the season with a significant knee ligament injury, meaning he will miss out on England's upcoming World Cup campaign. The 28-year-old sustained the injury in the first half of Arsenal's 1-0 victory over West Ham on Sunday and was seen leaving the London stadium wearing a knee brace. In an official statement, the club confirmed that White has suffered a significant medial ligament injury, which necessitates his absence from the final 2 Premier League matches and the Champions League final scheduled for May 30th. Arsenal's medical team is now focused on his recovery and rehabilitation, aiming to ensure he is fit for pre-season preparations. White has featured in 30 appearances across all competitions this season, making 9 starts in the Premier League. His absence comes at a critical juncture for the Gunners, who are pushing for a potential historic league title with wins against Burnley and Crystal Palace, while simultaneously facing Paris Saint-Germain in their first Champions League final in 2 decades. The injury also impacts White's prospects for the World Cup, as the club's goal is for him to be fit for pre-season, though manager Thomas Tuchel will name the squad for the tournament in the US, Canada, and Mexico on May 22nd. This setback is particularly poignant as White had recently returned to the England squad after a 3-year absence, scoring in a recent friendly draw against Uruguay. His injury comes after an excellent performance in the Champions League semi-final second leg against Atletico Madrid, where his partnership with Bukayo Saka on the right flank has been highlighted as flourishing. Meanwhile, defensive instability continues, with Timber still sidelined with a groin injury. Manager Mikel Arteta initially opted for Declan Rice at right-back against West Ham before transitioning to Christian Mosquera. Despite Mosquera showing elite potential at just 21, starting him in a Champions League final against PSG's formidable attack remains a significant challenge. The focus now shifts to the team's recovery and the pursuit of their season's major objectives. Arsenal is gearing up for a crucial Gameweek 37 clash against relegated Burnley, and interest in key player ownership is escalating ahead of the Friday 18:30 BST deadline as managers target all positions for the home fixture. Data analysis reveals several standout players for Fantasy Premier League owners looking to capitalize on the matchup. In terms of defensive assets, David Raya remains the top goalkeeper target. Gabriel and William Saliba are the most heavily bought defenders, while Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka are among the most transferred-in midfielders. Victor Gyökeres is highlighted as the most sought-after forward. Looking at recent form across Gameweeks 33 to 36, the Gunners' goalkeeper and defenders have been performing strongly, with Raya scoring 26 points and Gabriel securing 25, contributing to clean sheets against Newcastle United, Fulham, and West Ham United in the preceding 3 matches. William Saliba has demonstrated the highest consistency, also providing defensive contributions against Manchester City in Gameweek 33. For attacking options, Victor Gyökeres and Bukayo Saka have started just 2 of the last 4 Arsenal matches, though both appearances occurred in the most recent 2 game weeks. Gyökeres has netted 2 goals, registered an assist, and accumulated 20 points over the last 4 outings, while Saka has contributed a goal and an assist for 14 points. Leandro Trossard has been involved in the most big chances, creating 6 total opportunities, including 2 of his own, during this period, and has started both of his recent matches. In terms of goal threat, Gyökeres and Kai Havertz are tied with 4 big chances each over the last 4 game weeks, with Gyökeres leading due to 7 shots in the box. Gabriel's consistency is exceptional at home, boasting an 85.7% success rate in producing a return across 12 of his 14 home starts, averaging 8 points per successful start this season. Calafiori is noted as a close alternative. Burnley presents an ideal scenario for Arsenal, having failed to keep a clean sheet in any of their 18 away trips, and conceding 45 goals on the road, significantly more than any other side. When assessing Arsenal's attackers at the Emirates, the risk and reward are clear. Gyökeres and Trossard have averaged 9.8, 9.5, and 9.5 points per successful home start, respectively. Stands out as the best of the trio, achieving a goal or assist in 5 of his 9 home starts, a 55.6% success rate. Gyökeres and Trossard have lower success rates, scoring or assisting in only 4 and 11 home starts, respectively. For consistency in attack, Rice and Saka are the most reliable, with success rates of 62.5 and 58.3%. However, Saka holds a clear advantage for points ceiling, leading Rice by 7.6 points per successful home match. The recommendation leans towards pairing Saka's superior home consistency with a high-risk, high-reward asset. Gyökeres' superior number of big chances makes him a more appealing forward option than or Trossard when targeting the Arsenal attack against Burnley's vulnerable away defense. Arsenal star Myles Lewis-Skelly has issued a call for humility and focus from his teammates as the club pushes toward securing the Premier League title. The young midfielder emphasized that the squad must maintain concentration on the immediate task rather than getting ahead of themselves despite their strong standing in both domestic and European competitions. The team's title challenge intensified following a narrow 1-0 victory over West Ham United, leaving Arsenal just 2 matches away from winning the Premier League for the first time in 22 years. This result has significantly heightened excitement among supporters anticipating a historic league triumph. Arsenal has had a remarkable season under manager Mikel Arteta, characterized by consistent high performance. Beyond the league pursuit, the Gunners have also reached the Champions League final, where they are set to face Paris Saint-Germain. Arsenal's performance during the group stage drew significant praise, demonstrating quality and consistency against top European opposition. Despite the dreams of securing both domestic and European honors, squad members are determined to avoid distraction from the growing anticipation. Lewis-Skelly specifically urged his colleagues to remain grounded and concentrate solely on the remaining fixtures, advising them to stay in the moment rather than focusing on potential celebrations. Lewis-Skelly stated, "We have to stay humble. As players, as a fan myself, it's easy to think about what could be, but it is important that we stay in the moment. We have to stay on it." His comments underscore the mentality within the Arsenal squad as they navigate what promises to be one of the most memorable seasons in the club's modern history. Arsenal's Ben White has been ruled out for the remainder of the season and the upcoming World Cup due to a significant medial knee ligament injury sustained during a victory over West Ham. The injury occurred when White was substituted in the first half of the crucial 1-0 win on Sunday. Manager Mikel Arteta acknowledged the severity of the situation immediately following the match, stating that White's injury didn't look good at all. Arsenal has officially confirmed that White will miss their final 2 Premier League games and the European final against Paris Saint-Germain on May 30th. The club issued a statement confirming that subsequent assessments and specialist reviews have confirmed a significant medial knee ligament injury, ruling him out for the rest of the season. Arsenal's medical team is now managing his recovery and rehabilitation program, with the focus being on preparing him for pre-season. This setback is a major blow to Arsenal's pursuit of a Premier League and Champions League double. White's absence creates a selection dilemma for Arteta at right-back, especially with Jurrien Timber also sidelined due to a groin issue, which has kept him out for 2 months. Christian Mosquera is expected to step in, and Declan Rice has also served as an emergency right-back this season. Furthermore, the injury jeopardizes White's World Cup prospects, as he had recently called time on his 4-year international exile with recent appearances for England against Uruguay and Japan.